guys, welcome back to the Stay-at-Home Gardening. This is May. She's going to help us today. Today we're going to go over what you can start planting now, what's good for spring or cool weather. I am going to go over what can go into a garden outdoors in a container like these, or bigger or smaller, and then I'm also going to talk about what you can grow inside. Not all vegetables want to be planted outside because it's a little cold for them. So here's a few that you can plant outside. Peas are definitely one that love to go outside. They don't love frost, but they certainly don't like the heat. So they're a great early or cool weather crop plant to start with. Beets are another one. They love to go in the ground when it's cool, and you can harvest them throughout the season. Try succession planting. Plant some today, a few next week, and the week after. That way you have beets to harvest throughout the season. Leafy greens are also another great one to start early. Spinach and lettuce, those are all great options to start when it's still cool out. When planting lettuce, romaine and butterhead lettuce are really great options to plant early. They do really well in cool weather, but they don't do great in warm weather, so you might want to transition to a different variety once it gets a little hotter out, or simply cover them with a light cloth to shade them when it gets really warm. Because I love companion planting and using plants to help each other out to grow really well, I'm going to mention zinnias. Zinnias do grow in the summer, but they like to go in the ground pretty early, so feel free to start seeding your zinnias when it's cool out. You can start seeding them after your first frost. They go straight in the ground and wait for them to bloom in summer. There are some plants that prefer to be planted inside in the protection of the warmth of your home and then transplanted outside once it's nice and hot out. Some of those plants are tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers. Feel free to start those nice and early and then transplant them outside once it gets warm. Now that we talked about the plants that like living outside in early spring or in those cool weathers, we're going to go inside and talk about the plants that you can grow inside year long. So when you grow vegetables inside, you have ultimate control. You can control their temperature, the moisture, and what gets to them. But don't be fooled, there are challenges, and Rosie and I, my cat, are going to go over what you might face when you're growing inside. So one of your biggest challenges when you're growing inside is light. Now I'm going to go over a few plants that won't need as much light, so you won't need to do anything too special to them, but I will cover some plants that you can grow inside, but you will need some light assistance. So you are going to have to purchase some kind of light to help them grow. But not everything I'm going to go over will need that, especially things like herbs. One key thing though I will need to talk about before we go into what you want to grow inside is something that's pretty critical for plants, which is airflow. So when your plants are inside, if they're in an area that doesn't get a lot of airflow, you are going to want to try to help encourage that, whether it's opening windows or shaking the plants around. So some vegetables that you can grow inside that are really easy are root vegetables. Carrots and beets are going to be easy. Carrots are a really great plant to grow inside. They're not too picky, and if you get a variety that is quite small or short, you won't need as deep of a container. Something that's really important when you're growing inside is making sure though that each pot that you use, whether it's something you buy or create, make sure they have nice holes at the bottom to make sure that there is good drainage. Another thing that you can grow inside is green garlic. So when you are chopping up your garlic, if there's a clove that has some growth coming out of the top of it, you can toss it in some soil and water it in your house, and then you just trim off the top green parts and get green garlic. Now the clove won't grow into a big garlic head, but you can still use those greens. Hot peppers are another thing that you can grow inside. If you keep them inside, they can thrive because of the warm weather. There can be sweet or hot peppers, and you can grow them in a pot. You may not get a really large harvest when you grow them inside because of lack of pollinators, but you can grow some. They have to get about 10 hours of sunlight. So that is one of those plants, if you're trying to grow it in the winter, you may need some assistance with lights. Although peppers are self-pollinating, they can use your help. So when you grow them inside, just shake the plant a little bit to help the pollen fall from one flower to another to help them pollinate, so you have a lot of peppers growing. Other vegetables that you can grow inside, which I also mentioned that you can grow outside, are lettuce greens. So any kind of lettuce green that you want to grow are great to grow inside. They have a really shallow depth that they need for their roots. So you can use a pot that's only 4 inches deep, maybe 6 inches deep to grow lettuce in the inside. And when you're ready to harvest them, which they should be about 6 inches tall, you can cut the leaves on the outside off and just pick it every day, every few days maybe, or you can take the whole head of lettuce out of the ground and make a salad out of it. Microgreens are also a really great option to grow inside your house year-round, or when it's still kind of cold but you want some fresh vegetables. We do have a whole session on microgreens, so you can follow our links below to find out more how to grow microgreens. One of the last vegetables I'm going to talk about that you can grow inside are like peppers, where they do need about 10 hours of light, so you are going to have to buy some kind of light for them if you want to grow them year-round. And they're tomatoes. So tomatoes are a great option to grow inside if you have the space, but they do need the light, and like peppers, you're going to have to shake the flowers a little bit to help the pollen fall in from one flower to the other to make sure you're going to have some fruit, aka tomatoes, to eat in the end. Herbs and green onions are always a great option to grow inside. They are really manageable and they don't need too much attention, so cilantro, sage, rosemary, dill, those are all really great options if you want to grow some herbs inside your house, in your window, right at your kitchen sink maybe is what I do. But they make it easy so you can cut them fresh for your meal and have something tasty. Thanks for following along during this video on what to grow right now while it's still a little cold, but it is spring, so you're wanting to get outside. Tune in for our other videos on how to do different gardening activities. Thanks and have a good day.